Man. All right. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business, guys. Okay. So if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And now I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online without having to work a job. Okay. So I started this online business, guys, because my company cut my pay in half. And that's when I decided I didn't want to get another job again because I was sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. That's why I started this business, guys. True story. Okay. So this is a legitimate business. This is not a get rich quick scheme, right? Everything's based on your effort. Okay. Results aren't typical. So don't be typical. But with this business, you can make $1,400 or more in a day, guys. There's a lot of businesses out there. People are talking about affiliate marketing, all this different stuff. Buy a course, sell a course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we earn $1,400 or more with this business, guys. Okay. It's a done for you business. You don't have to create a thing. You just got to set up your business one time. You can set up your business in like 1 to 2 days, guys. And then you're going to have an automated business working for you 24/7. Okay. So you can make $1,400 or more in a day. Now, if imagine if you attract a customer every day, guys. That's $1,400 a day. That's 42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. Okay, that's just one customer a day. Now, if you get one customer a week, that's an extra $5,600 a month, guys. That's an extra 72,000 a year. Like, how would that help you? How would that help your family, guys? So, how do you get those customers? Well, all you got to do is this, guys. Check it out. We have this strategy for getting customers. Okay, all you got to do every day, if you're willing to, you got to be willing to do it. You got to post 3 pieces of content a day, guys, to social media. Okay, minimum. I post 3 pieces of content a day, like videos, guys. Like you can create a 1 second video with words on the screen. Takes like it shouldn't take you longer than 30 minutes. Excuse me. It shouldn't take you longer than 30 minutes, guys, to post 3 pieces of content. Like 1 7-second video, words on the screen. And then I do talking videos, guys. Okay. And I basically say the same thing over and over again. I just switch up the hook. Like the first 3 seconds of the video, guys, it's your hook. So I just change my hooks up, but I basically say the same thing in my videos every single time, guys. You got to master your message. Okay. You got to master your message. I can help you with your message because I pretty much got my message down, guys. I pretty much nailed it, but it took me a while to get it down, right? It took me a while. It probably took me like 2 years, guys, to really get my message really down because everybody has a different learning curve. For me, it took longer to really get it, but I feel like my message is pretty solid now, right? So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Check out this business, guys. You can make $1,400 or more in a day. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to make 1,400 every day, but it adds up, guys. Like I made $1,400 the other day. How did I make $1,400, guys? Because I attracted a customer. It's a fact, guys. I attracted a $1,400 customer. How did I attract that customer? Because I post content and I go live. Okay, that customer, guys, that I made, the $1,400, guys, that came from one of my lives. I went live and I connected with this guy in my live. His name is Brian, and then he became one of my customers. Okay, and he started this business. Now I'm going to help Brian. I'm going to help Brian make 6 and 7 figures because whenever somebody works with me, like it's my mission. Like my mission is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. I want to help 1,000 people make $1,000,000. So I'm gonna like if you start this business, guys, you can email me anytime you have questions. And when you start this business, we can jump on a Zoom call. After you get your business set up, we can jump on a Zoom call. We can really get your message down, so you can have success faster. See, when I started this business, it was sloppy, it was messy, it was ugly. But now, guys, I can teach anybody. I know this without a shadow of a doubt. I can teach anybody how to attract a $1,400 customer, even if they have no experience, because I understand this process now, because I've been doing this for 2 years. So I know I'm like super confident. I know I can teach anybody how to attract a $1,400 customer. I know it without a shadow of a doubt, guys. I'm gonna prove it with Brian. I'm gonna show you, Brian. I'm gonna teach Brian how to get a $1,400 customer, and then I'll be like, boom. Okay, I'm gonna like personally work with him until he gets his $1,400 customer, just to show people that I can teach anybody on the planet how to do this. But I can't make anybody take action though. So just go here, guys, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check out this business. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day, guys, with a done for you business. Okay, you only got to set up this business one time, only one time, guys. You set it up once, it's working for you 24/7. Okay, then after you get your business set up, all you got to do is post 3 pieces of content a day. That's all you got to do, guys. It takes 30 minutes. You post 3 pieces of content a day, and you can go live. You can go live as much as you want. Like I already went live 3 times today, just because I'm fired up. I don't know. I just want to see what I'm capable of. That's why I've been going live a lot recently. I just want to see what I'm capable of. Like, how many times can I go live, and like how many times can I do it without like burning myself out, right? But I don't really burn myself out because I got all these like mindset tools. I got all these mindset tools that I can like tap into. So it's hard for me to burn myself out because I do something called EFT tapping, guys. It's called EFT tapping. I tap on my meridian points. It's a whole thing, right? So like it's really hard for me to burn myself out because I know how to like keep myself cool because I do mindset work, right? I do mindset work. A lot of people don't do the kind of mindset work that I do, guys. I do some serious mindset work. Right? So it's hard for me. Like I've been live 3 times today, guys, but it's no problem for me because I can just tune in into my mindset tools and I'm just like fresh. I just do a little bit of EFT tapping. I tap on my meridian points and I just reset myself. So I can go live like 20 times and it doesn't even bother me. I'm freaking I'm powerful, guys. I'm freaking unbeatable, basically. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. All you got to do is post content, go live. Like, is that hard? No. Jobs are hard. What's up? Ule, Chata, what's going on? I'm from Michigan, guys. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. Okay. Now I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures. My mission is to get rich. I want to get rich and I want to help other people get rich too. I want to live the dream life, guys. I want to have the dream house. I want to have the dream cars. I want all of it. Like I was thinking today, like what kind of car do I want to drive? And I was thinking about my top cars. I want to get a 911 Porsche Turbo. And then I want to get an Aston Martin, like convertible, James Bond style, and maybe a Tesla, just, I've been in a Porsche and I've been in a Tesla, but I haven't been in an Aston Martin. But I like the Aston Martin. I think it's pretty sweet. So that's my goal. That's one of my dream cars. I want to drive around in an Aston Martin convertible, right? See, I was figuring out my vision, guys, exactly what I want and how much money it would cost for me to live my dream life, like buy these cars and like travel the world and buy the house and buy the condo in Miami. I'm gonna need like $20 million minimum. So I'm gonna need $20 million to like live my dream life for the next 40 years. Now that's a big number, I know, but hey, now I know exactly how much money I need to live my dream life for the next 40 years, guys. That means having like a Porsche. That means having an Aston Martin. That means having a condo in Miami. That means having my dream house in Michigan. That means going on vacations, like 6 vacations a year, guys. And then all my food, everything else, guys, I would need about $20 million. Now I know exactly, though, guys. I know exactly how much money I need to live my dream life because I mapped it all out, guys. Like I mapped it out and I figured out the price. I went to ChatGPT. So for me to live my total dream life, I would need 20 mil, right? Now I know the number. Now I just got to hit the target. See, a lot of people they don't even know. If you ask people like what does your dream life look like? What does your rich life look like? Like what do you want and how much does it cost? Most people wouldn't know. But I know, guys. I have a rough estimate of how much like my dream car is like a Porsche. I want to have one Porsche, like a Tesla and an Aston Martin. Okay, these are like really nice cars. The Tesla's not as fancy dancy as the Aston Martin, but like I know what I want, guys. Right? See, that's the problem. People don't have a vision. See, I read this book almost every day. It's called The Science of Getting Rich, guys. I read this almost every freaking day. And inside of this book, it says if you want to get rich, you got to have a crystal clear vision, right? You got to have a crystal clear vision of what you want. You got to know what you want in detail. The clearer your vision, the better. And you got to live in that vision, guys. You got to live in that reality before you manifest it. That's how you manifest things, guys. You got to live in the reality before you manifest it. And then you got to have a system so money can come to you. And then you got to take action every day. See, I read this book, guys. I read. I'm one of the few people on the planet that still reads. Most people don't read anymore. Okay. So just go here, guys. Go to sevenfiguremonk.com if you want to learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. Now imagine if you learn the skill to attract one customer a day. That's an extra $1,400, guys, a day. That's $42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. Now time's going to pass anyways. Whether you learn how to do this stuff or not, time's still going to pass. So you might as well learn how to do it. See, what most people do, guys, they stay stuck in a job their whole life. Jobs are not the way to go. They're not like that's not the best way to make money, guys. Okay. The best way to make money is to be a business owner. You want to be a business owner and an investor. The wealthiest people in the world, guys, they don't have jobs. Okay. They're business owners, they're investors. I say this over and over again because it's a fact. And the crazy thing is, guys, you don't need a college degree to start a business. I don't have a college degree, but I have a business. I made $1,400 the other day with my business, guys. I don't have a college degree. You know, the creator of Apple, Steve Jobs, he didn't have a college degree either. He dropped out of college. He said, he said, I read this. He said he didn't see the value in college, guys. He didn't see the value in it. That's why he left and he started a business. But the crazy thing is, guys, you don't need a college degree to start a business, but you need a college degree to work for companies. A lot of these companies, they want you to have like a bachelor's degree or whatever. But to start a business, you don't need a college degree. Isn't that bizarre? That's why. Isn't that crazy? That doesn't make any sense. So because the wealthiest people, guys, it's not the employee. Okay, the people that make the most money at a job, it's the business owner. Okay, they make the most money. The CEO, the person who owns the business, they make the most money, and then the employee makes the least amount of money. But the crazy thing is, the business owner doesn't even need a college degree, but the employee does. That's so bizarre, guys. Like the more I think about it, it's just crazy. Because I was just like thinking about this recently because I saw a post about it. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So you're saying like the person that creates the business doesn't need a college degree, but the employee does? Make it make sense, guys. This system is so weird. Excuse me. We live in a really weird system, man, where like the owner of the company doesn't even need to go to college, but the employee does. It's crazy to me. That doesn't make sense. All right. Anyways, I'm never going to understand that. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. Okay, with a done for you business. Okay, imagine if you make 1,400 a day, guys. That's 42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. How would that help you? How would that help your family? Okay, I'm not saying you're gonna make that overnight. I'm not saying you're even gonna make that. You know, all results like this is a legitimate business, guys. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, I'm not guaranteeing results. I'm just saying, what if? What if? You know. Now, even if you got one customer a month, one customer a week, guys, that's an extra $5,600 a month. Okay. And how do you get those customers? What do you need to do, guys, to build this business? What do you need to do? You just got to post content on social media. You just got to go live, just like I'm going live. I post content, I go live. I just share this business with people and I talk about this business and I teach people how to do it. That's all I do, guys. I'm just showing you how to do this business. I'm showing you how it works. That's it. That's not hard, guys. And then in my lives and then in my content, I'm just creating curiosity, guys. I just create curiosity in my content. I create curiosity so people ask me for more information and it works because like my posts, guys, people are always asking me for more information. Except for today, TikTok was being all weird. Like the servers were down with TikTok, so they weren't pushing our content out today. It was weird, at least for some people. So today, my content didn't really get a lot of like engagement because the server, like something, TikTok's having all these glitches. Fix yourself, TikTok. Fix yourself. But generally, guys, every time, like I get every single day, I have people asking me for information. Every single day, I get leads for my business. Okay, that's what every business needs. Every business needs leads. If you don't have leads, you don't have a business. What is a lead? It's a lead as a potential customer. Okay. It's a potential customer that you can communicate with, right? That's a lead, guys. If you don't have leads, you don't have a business. You're not going to make any money, right? So, how do you get leads? Well, there's four ways. Okay. There's four ways to get leads. You can do paid advertising, you can do warm outreach, you can do cold outreach, and you can do free content strategies. Okay. We teach you how to do the free content strategies, guys. So all you got to do is post 3 pieces of content a day. Post 3 pieces of content a day, go live, and just post free ads, guys. So now imagine if you post a piece of content. See, this is what happens. You have an offer. Okay. This is how an online business works. You have an offer. The offer is the thing that you're selling. Okay. Now, what can you sell? Well, a product, you can sell a product, you can sell an opportunity, you can sell a service. Okay. Now you can sell a physical product or you can sell a digital product. Now, what I recommend that you sell a digital product. Okay. That's what I recommend in the e-learning industry. That's what I do, guys. I sell digital products in the e-learning industry because it's a $1 billion a day industry. And I recommend that you sell a product where you can earn 100% profit. See, I earn 100% profit per sale, guys. Every time I get a customer, I get to keep all the profits. I'm not splitting my profits. Let's say I get a $1,400 customer. I get to keep the full $1,400. I don't have to split it with anybody else, right? That's why this business model is the best. That's why I do this, guys. I know about online marketing. I can do affiliate marketing. I can do multi-level marketing. I know all about online marketing, guys. I can do drop shipping. I know how this stuff works. I'm not ignorant. Okay. I understand how it works, but I choose this. Okay. I choose this because I earn 100% profit, guys. That's why I do this. I wouldn't do multi-level marketing. And then all these multi-level marketing companies are disappearing. Like all these people that are doing multi-level marketing and network marketing, all these companies are disappearing. They're closing down shop. That's why like I wouldn't do multi-level marketing, guys. I wouldn't do it. Now, affiliate marketing, that's a different thing. Like we teach you how to do affiliate marketing behind the scenes. But my number one offer, guys, it sells for 100% profit. So I get to keep the full profit, which means I can make $1,400 or more in a day, and I get to keep all of the profits. I don't have to split my profits with anybody else. Okay. So you have the offer. The offer is the thing that you're selling. You have the system. It's the thing that automates your business, guys. See, I have a business working for me 24/7, just like Amazon. This is how I make money while I'm sleeping or doing anything. I made $1,400 the other day, guys. A couple days ago, I made $1,400, and I didn't have to get on the phone with anybody. I didn't have to cold message anybody. I didn't have to pay for ads. Okay. All I do is post content and I go live and I attract customers, guys. That's what I do. I attract customers. It's called attraction marketing. So I made $1,400, guys, and I didn't even realize I made it because I made them because I'm not glued to my phone all day. I'm not looking at my phone like 24/7. So like a few hours after I made the sale, then I realized, hey, I just made 1,400. That's what you can do with this business. Now, can you make 1,400 in a day at your job? Probably not, right? So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, there's a link in my bio. That's my website. Learn about this business, guys. This business, maybe this is the business that changes your life. Everybody wants a good opportunity, right? Everybody's hoping that they're going to get an opportunity, some kind of opportunity that's going to change their life, something that's going to create financial freedom for them. Everybody wants that. That's why people play the lottery. They're hoping like, yeah, maybe I'll get lucky, and then maybe I'll be financially free. Well, you're going to have more chance. You have more like there's a better chance that you're going to become financially free with this business than playing the lottery. Okay, that's a much higher chance, guys. So take your shot. Take your shot. Don't be a scaredy cat. A lot of people are scared, man. Don't be scared because that's weak. I mean, I'm just saying, man. It's weak energy, guys. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. So like sometimes I tell it as it is because I'm not afraid to speak the truth. A lot of people they don't speak the truth, but it is, man. If you're not starting a business because you're afraid, I mean that just makes you a coward, man. You don't want to be a coward. I'm just saying. There's three types of people, guys. The coward is the person that doesn't try things because they're afraid. They're like, what if I fail? What if you win? Coward. Okay. That's the coward, guys. They don't try things because they're afraid. They're scared. The second type of person is the weak person. Okay. Like a weak person, maybe they start this business and then after a month, they don't make any money and they quit because they're weak. They quit. They give up and they're like, didn't work. Scam. Like that's a weak person, guys. And then the last person is a warrior. Okay, I'm a warrior. Like I'm actually like a trained warrior because I was a Marine. So I'm like officially a warrior. Like I was trained for battle. Okay, so I'm like the warrior is the person they're not afraid, guys. Like I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of death. Even a lot of people are afraid of death. I'm not afraid of death. What I'm afraid of is being overworked and underpaid. What I'm afraid of is like not living my best life. I'm afraid of like dying and not like realizing my full potential. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of anything besides like sharks and like, sharks and bears because they're freaking monsters. I mean, they're freaking monsters. Like I don't like shark. Like I wouldn't want to be hanging out with a shark. I wouldn't want to be hanging out with a bear because they're freaking monsters. No offense, man, but they are. They're freaky. They're freaking monsters. They will kill you. I don't like them. I mean, I respect all life, but I don't want to be around them. Okay. And then heights, I don't really love heights, but even though I'm like kind of like nervous around heights, I've still gone skydiving and I've still gone on roller coasters. But like if I'm on a high rise building, like and I'm looking down, I'm like my body just doesn't like it. But I've still gone skydiving. My point is, don't be afraid, guys. You got to take some shots. Don't be a scaredy cat thingy, my Bob. Go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day so you can live a life of freedom. That's what it's all about, guys. Why do we want to make money? We want to make money so we can live a life of freedom. If you're stuck in a job right now, you're not free, guys. That's not a freedom thing. Freedom is when you make money without having to work a job, guys. That's what I'm teaching you how to do, how to make money without working a job. Because jobs are not free, guys. Jobs steal your time, they steal your money, they steal your energy. Jobs cost money, guys. You know they do. You got to spend money just to go to your job. Jobs are not free, guys. They cost money, they cost time, they cost energy. Okay. This business, okay, it's a one-time investment, but there's zero monthly fees. Now your job has more monthly fees than my business. Your job probably has like at least maybe you're spending like $5,000 a year or more at your job, which is more than my business costs. Right? You could start my business like 3 or 4 times and still have money left over. I'm just saying, guys, people don't think about this, but jobs cost money, guys. Jobs cost money. Like if you have to drive your car to your job, well, you got to spend gas and you got to take care of your car. Do you got to wear clothes? Can you go to your job naked? No. You got to buy clothes. You got to buy food. And maybe you're stressed out. Maybe your job stresses you out. Then you got to buy some alcohol or something for your stress. That's another expense. You got to add up all your job expenses, guys. And you have so many job expenses. So people think like, yeah, why do I have to spend money on a business? Jobs are free. Oh, no, they're not. Your job has more monthly expenses than my business, guys. But with my business, I can make $1,400 or more in a day. Can you make $1,400 or more in a day at your job? Think about it. Think about it. Go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. That's my website. Okay. Check out this business. See if you like it. If you like it, let's go. Let's go. Let's make 6 and 7 figures. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. If you don't like the idea, guys, of having an automated business working for you 24/7 so you can make money in your sleep, if you don't like the idea of that, unsubscribe, please. Go back to your job and just keep doing that. Like I'm trying to get you out of the matrix, guys. But if you don't want to get out of the matrix, then you can stay in the matrix. Jobs are matrix. You know the Matrix, guys? Have you seen that movie? Jobs are like the matrix. You're overworked, you're underpaid. Remember? Remember Neo? He was stuck in the office. He was stuck at his job in the matrix. And then Morpheus came along. I'm like Morpheus. I'm like, hey, get out of the matrix. This is the matrix. You don't want to be here. Get out. Here's the blueprint. Okay, here's the blueprint, guys. If you want to get out of the matrix, sevenfiguremonk.com. If you want to stay in the matrix, that's your choice. See, it's a choice, guys. Like you can get out. You don't have to stay. Not everybody's in the matrix, guys. Some people got out of the matrix because they started a business. You know, the people that got out of the matrix, they're the people that started a business. They're the people that invested in assets and business, guys. Those are the people that get out of the matrix. The business owners and the investors, they are out of the matrix. But the people that have jobs, they are in the matrix. So if you have a job, guys, you are in the matrix. So how long do you want to stay there? Right? How long do you want to stay there? And then like all like Agent Smith is like telling you, oh no, don't start a business. It's because it's not safe. Don't start a business. Like Agent Smith, he's like, don't start a business. It's not safe. Don't invest in your money. Don't invest your money in anything. It's not safe. You got to play it safe. That's Agent Smith. He's trying to keep you in the matrix, guys. That's not true. It's not true, guys. Jobs are not safe, guys. People get fired all the time. Do you know anybody that's been fired? Do you know anybody who's had their pay cut? Do you know anybody that's had their hours reduced? That's happened to me, guys. I've had all of those. I've been fired. I've had my pay cut. I've had my hours reduced. Everything, all of the above. Check, check, check. Happened to me. So that's why I started this business, guys, because my company cut my pay in half. True story. My company cut my pay in half, and that's when I decided I didn't want to get another job. Why would I? Would you? Imagine if your pay got cut, guys. Would you want to go back and like, hey, can I have another job, please? Because I want another one because I had a lot of fun when my pay got cut. Can I have it again? I want to do it again. Sign me up, round 2. Let's go again. Doesn't make any sense. And you know what's crazy, guys? People don't think about this, but you don't need a college degree to have a business. I have a business, guys. I made $1,400 the other day with my business. I don't have a college degree. But people that have jobs, a lot of jobs, they won't hire you unless you have a college degree. Isn't that weird? Like you don't need a college degree to start a business, but like a lot of jobs, like they want you to have a college degree. What? Like, Steve Jobs, guys, he created Apple. He didn't have a college degree. Did you know that? He dropped out of college, guys. He only spent like a semester in college. And then he was like, he said, there's a quote, he didn't see the value in going to college. He didn't see the value in it. And he didn't want his parents to spend all the money. He wasn't comfortable with that. He didn't want his parents to spend all this money on college. So he dropped out and he started Apple. So there you go. You don't need a college degree, guys, to start a business, but you need a college degree to work a job. Some jobs won't hire you unless you have a bachelor's degree. They won't even hire you, guys. They want you to have a bachelor's degree. But the owner of the business, he might not even have one himself, he or she. Isn't that bizarre? Am I the only one who thinks that's crazy? Because I just thought about this recently, guys, and it's still in my mind. I'm like, that's insane. So you guys, with this business, you don't need a college degree. You don't even need a high school diploma. All you already have what you need, guys. You need Wi-Fi, you need your phone, you need social media, and you need 2 hours a day. You already have everything. The only thing you're missing is our training, guys. You need our training. Okay. If you want to learn how to make 6 and 7 figures, you need to get trained. Okay. So we're going to help you build your business, guys. Me, the 7-figure monk, and then we have a community of 59,000 people. You get millionaire mentoring inside of our community, guys. We're going to help you build your business. So you're not building your business by yourself. You're in business by yourself, guys. You get to keep all the profits, okay? You get to keep 100% profit, but you're not building your business by yourself, okay? We're going to help you build your business. You just got to show up. Just like I show up, guys. I show up every day. Follow me. You can see. Follow me on social media and see how often I show up, guys. See how much I post content and see how often I go live. I show up every day for myself, guys. I show up for my dreams. This is called showing up for your dreams, okay? Are you showing up for your dreams or did your dreams die? Do you have dead dreams? Did you just say, oh, maybe next life, maybe next life. I'm done. I'm just gonna settle for the job. Maybe next life I'll pursue my dreams. My dream is just to live in complete abundance, guys. I just want to have as much money as possible. Like I want to have the dream house. I want to have the dream car. I want to travel the world. And I just want to do what I love to do. What do I love to do? I love to travel. I love to play my guitar. I like music. I like business. I like doing what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now, guys, is what I love. I'm doing what I love, guys. I love this. I love teaching people how to make money. I love teaching people how to get rich. I love teaching people how to get out of the matrix. I love that stuff, guys. I'm a former monk. So I also give like spiritual wisdom classes. I teach people about spirituality. See, like almost every day now, like I try to give a spiritual class every day too. Right. So I read from spiritual books like this. It's a spiritual book, guys. I read from these books and I teach people about spiritual wisdom. I know that I'm doing my part to make this world a better place. I know that. Are you? Because, guys, either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. I know I'm part of the solution. I know that because I'm giving value every day and I'm not hurting anybody. I'm showing up. I'm just teaching people how to get rich and I'm teaching people how to get liberated from this material world. I'm teaching people how to get out of the matrix. So I know I'm not part of the problem. But are you part of the problem, guys? Like, what kind of value are you offering the world? I'm offering a tremendous amount of value, guys, with whatever resources I have. Now, imagine if I get super rich, I'll offer even more value because money makes you who you are, more of who you are, guys. So if you're generous, if you have more money, you're just going to be more generous. So if I get super rich, guys, oh man, I'll just do so many amazing things. I'll get people off the streets. I'll feed the poor. I'll enlighten the masses. I'll teach people how to get rich. I'll create a university all about getting rich, like a real one, a good one. How to get rich. I'll teach that. Teach a university. I'll have a university. I'll get people off the streets. See, I got vision, guys, right? I got vision. A lot of people don't have vision. They got no vision. But you got no vision, you got no destination, right? Go here, guys. sevenfiguremonk.com. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day so you can live a life of freedom. Or you can go back to that crap job. How's that working out for you guys? How is your job working out for you? Do you love it? Do you love that job, just over broke? That's the definition of job, guys. Some people get offended, but it is. JOB, guys, it stands for just over broke. They pay you enough to survive, but they don't pay you enough to thrive. And most people, there's like 9 million people, guys, that have 2 jobs. This whole job thing doesn't work, guys, because 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. There's your proof. Does the job thing work? Nope, because 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. If jobs really worked, there wouldn't be 70% of people living paycheck to paycheck, guys. If jobs worked, nobody would be living paycheck to paycheck. Everybody would be living in abundance if jobs worked, but they don't work, guys. Okay. The wealthiest people on the planet, they're entrepreneurs and they're investors. Those are the wealthiest people on the planet, guys. Entrepreneurs. Like I'm an entrepreneur, guys. I have a business. Okay. If you have a business, you're an entrepreneur. I have a business. That makes me an entrepreneur. Now you can have a business too. But only 8 to 12% of people even attempt to start a business, guys. Being an entrepreneur is not for the weak-hearted. It's for people that are like strong people, guys. Weak people, they don't start a business because they're afraid. It is what it is, baby. Don't be mad at me. I'm just speaking the truth, guys. Don't be mad at the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. You can be an entrepreneur just like me. You can be part of the 8 to 12%. Or you can be part of the 90% who don't have a business. Why not? Like, what's stopping you from starting a business, guys? Like, drop it in the comments. I want to know. Like, truly, I truly want to know. I wish I want to know why people don't start a business. Like, I really want to know. Like, because I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. Like, somebody asked me, like, why don't more people do this? If you can make $1,400 or more in a day, like, why don't more people do this? I have no idea. I really don't, because I did it, guys. When I started my business, I don't want to hear excuses from anybody on the planet. Like, I'm allergic to excuses. See, when I started my business, guys, I was like negative $1,000 in my bank account. At one point before I started this business, I had a negative $1,000. Now, some people say like, yeah, I just don't have any money, which most of the time is people are lying. People have money. They just don't want to spend it. They want to spend it on stupid stuff. They have money. They just don't want to spend it on things. They want to spend it on junk. People are addicted to buying junk, guys. Freaking addicted. People spend like $5,000 a year or more on things they don't need. Like, they spend money like going to eat out, subscriptions, random things, luxury items. There's like shopping. Like, people have shopping addiction. People are addicted to shopping. And they'll buy just a bunch of junk. So people have money. It's not that people don't have money. It's just they don't know they don't know how to spend it. Because like, you got to spend your money on assets, guys. Assets have the potential to make you more money. That's what you need to spend your money on. You don't want to spend your money on liabilities. A liability takes money out of your pocket. That could be like a luxury item. That could be TV subscriptions, eating out, things you don't need, guys. It takes money out of your pocket. It doesn't make you money. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket, right? It could be a business like this. This is an asset. It could be education. Maybe you learn a skill, right? You learn a skill that makes you money. That's why people go to college. They learn some kind of skill so they can make money. That's an asset. Okay. Like stocks, asset, real estate, crypto, things like that, guys. These are called assets because they have the potential to put money in your pocket. You always got to say potential, right? Because you have the potential to lose money too. You can invest in the wrong stock. You can invest in crypto and lose it. You can invest in a business, not make money. All these are possibilities. But in general, you got to build your assets, guys. You got to stack your income streams instead of job stacking. Some people are stacking jobs. They're getting like 2, 3, 4 jobs because they think that's the only way you can make money, because they've been programmed in society like the only way you can make money is by getting a job. That's not true. Okay. I made $1,400 the other day, guys, with this business. This business is not a job, it's a business. Okay. I made $1,400 the other day with this business without getting on the phone with people, without cold messaging people. Okay. Jeff Bezos, guys, the owner of Amazon, he makes he makes millions of dollars every day. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't punch in. He doesn't punch out, guys. Okay. Business owners don't have jobs, guys. They create jobs. They create jobs for people that are not willing to start their own business. You could start your own business, guys. There's like nothing stopping you. The only thing that's stopping you from starting your own business is you. You are stopping yourself. You are stopping yourself. You're saying like, I don't have money. Lies. I don't know how. Lies. I don't have time. Lies. These are all lies, guys. You have money. Okay. Everybody has money. Everybody can come up with money to start a business, because I can say that because before I started my business, guys, I had negative $1,000 in my bank account. Okay. Try having negative $1,000 in your bank account, and then you can tell me you don't have money. Okay. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it. Okay. You can't say you don't have time, because all you need is 2 hours a day, guys. You have time. Okay. You have time. It says priorities. Instead of watching Netflix, build a business. See, guys, I don't have to be here right now. It's 10 o'clock. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. I could easily just be watching Netflix. Okay. But I show up for myself. Right. So you have time. You can't say that you don't know how. You can't say, well, I don't know how. Because we teach you how, guys. Like, we teach you how. I'm teaching you how right now. How do you build a business? How do you make $1,400 or more in a day? You post content on social media. Okay. You go live. You promote your business. That's how. Okay. So those are the 3 things. Like, what else? I don't know. Like, money. I don't have money. That's not true. I don't have time. Not true. I don't know how. Not true. Okay. So just be honest with yourself, guys. Be honest to why you don't start a business. If you don't want to start a business just because you don't want to, okay, fine. I can respect that. But if you don't want to start a business because you're afraid, well, I can't respect that, guys. I'm sorry. I can't support your fear. If you're afraid, guys. Like, if the cap fits, wear it. If the cap fits, let them wear it. That's Bob Marley, guys. If you're not starting a business because you're afraid, I'm sorry, I don't respect that. I don't respect fear, guys. I'm not going to encourage your fear. I'm not going to be like, yeah, keep living keep living in fear, keep being a coward. I'm not going to support your feardom. I know, guys. I know. I know. It's okay. It'll be okay. You're adults. You'll be fine. I just keep it real, guys, because there's so many fake people in the world. I think I need to like balance the force. I think the force is out of balance. There's so many fake people that lie and just they're just like, so I got to balance the force by speaking the real truth, just to keep things in balance. I'm just doing a service, because there's so many lies. There's so many fake people out there. So at least you got to have some people like me that are speaking the truth, right? Just to keep things in balance. You're welcome. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. Now, guys, imagine this. Imagine if you learn the skills to attract a customer a day. Okay, that's 42,000 a month, guys. That's $511,000 a year. You just got to attract one customer a day, guys. There's 5 billion people on social media. You just need one. You just need to connect with one soul. Okay, you just got to inspire one person to take action. One person, guys. One person a day. Okay, then you make 42,000 a month. What if you got two customers a day, guys? That would be $84,000 a month. That would be $1 million a year. Two customers. Wow. Two customers a day, guys, you would make $1 million a year. I'm saying that to myself too. I just realized that. I didn't even think about it before. But if I just learn how to attract two customers a day, I can make $1 million a year, guys, just with this business. You're making $1 million a year. You're living pretty good, guys. You're living pretty good. But okay, let's say you only attract 72 customers a year. That's an extra 100K. You only need 72 customers, guys. You know how many customers that is? That's six customers a month. You attract six customers a month and you've just made 100K. Now that's doable. I'm going for that, right? That's doable, guys. Six customers a month. So how do you get those customers? What do you got to do? Do you got to pay for ads? Nope. Do you got to bother your friends and family? Nope. Do you got to cold message strangers? Nope. All you got to do is this, guys. You just got to post content on social media. That's it. See, you're already using social media, so just post content. What are you afraid of? What's the worst thing that can happen if you post content on social media, guys? You don't get what's the worst thing that can happen? You don't attract a customer. I don't know how you cannot attract at least one customer, guys. I mean, with my help, it shouldn't be hard for you to attract customers. But if you're not coachable, guys, if you don't listen to the seven figure monk, if you don't listen to the community members, like the 6 and 7 figure incrementers, if you're not coachable, that's on you, my friends. That's not on me. That's not on the community. That's on you. Okay. But if you're actually coachable, then you will be able to attract customers. Okay. You just got to be coachable, guys. Coachable means if the millionaire says, "Hey, do it like this," then do it like that. If the millionaire says, "Do it like this," but you don't do it like that, that's called not coachable, guys. And that's what's going to keep you stuck. So a lot of people, they're not coachable because they have egos. They're like, "I don't need anybody's help. I can do everything by myself. I don't need any help." Are you broke? Yeah. Well, you need help. Do you have millions of dollars in your bank account? No. You need help because you're not rich. Okay. If you're not rich, guys, you need help to get rich. Okay. You're not going to learn how to get rich by yourself. Okay. You need help from 6 and 7 figure incrementers. Okay. If you want to make 6 and 7 figures, guys, you need help from 6 and 7 figure incrementers. It's just a fact. But if you're not willing to be coachable, then just don't complain, guys. That's all. Just don't complain. Don't say don't say "Oh yeah, I hate my job. Life sucks." Don't complain, guys. If you're not willing to do the work, then just please. Zip. Nobody wants to hear it, man. That's like nails on the chalkboard, guys. If you're complaining, just shut it. Nobody wants to hear that crap. It's you have so much opportunity right in front of your face, but you're not willing to take action. Then just keep it shut. Because we don't want to hear you complain, man. People that are out there taking action and just doing their best, showing up for themselves and for their family and for the world. They don't want to hear you complain about stuff. I don't want to hear you complain, guys. Honestly, it makes me sick. This whole victim, poor me. Uh, it's like nails on the chalkboard, guys. I hate it. I don't want to. I hate complaining, man. I hate victims. Poor me. No, You have an abundance of opportunity, guys. There's opportunities everywhere. Like you could start this business, you can start that business, blah, blah. I don't care. There's so many opportunities out there, guys. Just don't complain because it's just really annoying. I'm just saying. It's just like ugh. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Go here, guys. Yeah, I know. I speak the way I speak because I'm a real one, man. I'm not one of these fake people. I'm not one of these fakies out there. No respect for that, man. I speak the truth. And some of you just can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. Some people just want to stick their heads in the sand because they can't handle the truth. They can't handle it. A lot of people, they can't handle those seven-figure monk guys. I've seen some people, they can't handle me. I'm too much for them. I've seen them have I've seen people like have breakdowns. I can do that to people, guys. I can freak people out. I've seen it. I've seen it, guys. It's crazy. I've seen family members, man. Some family members, they won't even talk to me anymore because they just can't handle the truth. They can't handle it, guys. Anyways, I had to go because I gotta like sleep and stuff. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. Okay. With a done for you online business. You just got to set this business up once. We're going to teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures, guys. But you got to take action. Because if you don't take action, guys, nobody can help you. God can't help you. You know that phrase? They say God helps those who help themselves. The phrase doesn't say God helps those who don't help themselves. It doesn't say that, guys. It doesn't say that God helps lazy people. It doesn't say that God helps people that don't do anything. It says God helps those who help themselves. So if you're not willing to help yourself, if you're not willing to help yourself, guys, then God can't even help you. God can't even help you. He could, but he's not going to. He only helps those who help themselves. That's the rule, guys. That's the law of the universe. Like there's always like this. There's a reason we have these sayings, guys. Like action takers are money makers. True. God helps those who help themselves. True. Like scared money doesn't make money. People that are afraid to invest in things, they die broke. Like they're afraid. What if I lose my money? Well, but you spend your money on so many stupid things. Well, yeah, that's none of your business. but you spend money. You spend your money on junk all the time. Yeah, but that's my money. Like it's none of your business. But what if I lose my money on my business? But you just spent $1,000 on your TV. Oh yeah, but that's See, scared money doesn't make money, guys. And fortune favors the bold. These are sayings for a reason, guys. Fortune favors the bold. So people that start a business, they're bold. That's why they get rich. See? That's why. Jeff Bezos, he started Amazon. That was a bold move. But he started Amazon and now he makes millions of dollars a day because he took action. He wasn't afraid. Okay. Fortune favors the bold, guys. These are all these sayings in the world, they're all rooted in truth. Okay. Think of whatever saying, they're like all rooted in truth, guys. The things that we say over and over again, it's all rooted. There's all some truth behind it. So scared money doesn't make money. If you're afraid to invest, then you're not going to make any money. Okay. Fortune favors the bold. If you take action and you take like bold action, you're going to get rich. If you don't take bold action, you're not going to get rich. It is what it is. I'm trying to think of more sayings, but I can't think of them right now. There's so many of them. There's so many good sayings. Yeah, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. See, I can teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures, but I can't make you take action. I can't make you do the work. See, I can show you like how to make 6 and 7 figures. You need an offer. It's the thing that you're selling. Okay. You need a system to automate your business so you can make money in your sleep. Okay. And then you need a strategy to get customers, right? Now you can do paid ads, you can do warm outreach, you can do cold outreach, or you can do content strategies like we teach. You can post content on social media. There you go. I just taught you how to make 6 and 7 figures. You got to do that. That's how you make 6 and 7 figures. Okay. You sell enough of your offer, whatever your offer is, until you make 7 figures. There. I told you exactly what you need to do to make 7 figures, but I can't make you do it. Here's another saying. Knowledge without action is useless. See, now you know how to make 7 figures. You can go tell somebody, hey, yeah, you want to know how to make 7 figures? You need an offer, you need a system, you need a strategy. See, you can tell people now. Now you know. But if you don't actually do it, you're not going to get the results, guys. Knowledge without action is useless. Okay? That's G.I. Joe. Knowledge is half the battle. What's the other half? Taking action, implementing. There you go, guys. So I can look around, I can see everybody. I can talk to people, I can interview people, I can see them, and I know exactly where their mindset is. Like I know exactly where they're at. That's why some people don't even like to hang out with me because like I can read people. I can read people pretty fast. I know where people are at mentally, spiritually, spiritually even guys, because I'm a monk. Like I know where people are at. Like I know where people are at in their development or lack of development just by talking to people. Because guys, I was a monk for 10 years. Like you don't think I'm more spiritually aware than most people? Like if you don't think so, then you're crazy. I'm just saying, guys, like come on, let's be real. Who's more spiritually aware? Somebody that spent years as a monk or somebody who's never even like freaking opened a spiritual book? Like come on, let's be real. So guys, learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. Go here. Like this is my website, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Who wouldn't want to make $1,400 or more in a day? Only a crazy person, honestly, guys. Like if you're struggling financially, but you don't want to learn how to make $1,400 a day, then little psycho, little crazy, guys. Something's going off. There might be a few screws loose. Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough, guys. I've been a little intense, but sometimes I'm like that, guys. Sometimes I just got to bring some intensity just to wake people up because a lot of people they need to wake up. A lot of people are sleeping a little bit. So sometimes I got to wake people up. So I'm a little intense, but it's all tough love, baby. It's tough love. They say a real friend. Here's another saying. I love these sayings, guys. I love sayings. They say a real friend stabs you in the front. A real friend will tell you as it is. They'll tell you the truth. And a fake friend, they'll stab you in the back, right? So I stab people in the front sometimes, like metaphorically speaking. Okay, people, like metaphorically speaking. Okay, a real friend will stab you in the front. They'll tell you the truth, guys. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't start a business, if you don't invest in assets, you're not going to get rich. Okay, if you want to get and if you don't want to get rich, guys, you got to ask yourself why not. Why do you not want to get rich? Because the more money you have, the more money you can do for yourself, the more good you can do for yourself, and the more good you can do for others. So by saying you don't want to get rich, it just means you just don't want to do good for other people. That's really what it's saying, guys. It's saying you don't really want the best for yourself and you don't really want the best for other people. Like I want to be rich, guys. The more money the better. Because I know the more money I have, the more money I can do for myself, the more good I can do for myself, and the more good I can do for other people. So I want to be rich. Like I want to be as rich as possible. Like there's no limit. Like give me billions and trillions of dollars, guys, and I'll do amazing things. I'll build, schools, temples, churches, you name it. I'll build homeless shelters. I'll freaking do all kinds of stuff. See? That's the difference between me and the demons. See, I'm not a demon, guys. There's like angels and demons, right? I'm kind of more on the angel side because I would do good with my money. And then there's the demons, right? What do they do with their money? They build bombs. They destroy the world. That's what the demons do, guys. See, I wouldn't do that. I would do the opposite. So I know what side of the fence I'm on. What side are you on, guys? Are you an angel or are you a demon? Which one? You know. You know. If you don't know, guys, read the book, the Bhagavad Gita. It talks about that. It's a good book. I like it. It talks about the demoniac nature, the divine and the demoniac nature, guys. Yeah. So then you can see, do you have like a demoniac nature or do you have a divine nature? You can find out if you read that book, guys, called the Bhagavad Gita. Famous. They made a movie about that actually. Have you ever seen the Legend of Bagger Vance? That was actually based off the Bhagavad Gita, which is kind of cool. It's a really good book, guys. You should read it. See, I was a monk and that's what I practiced, right? But some people, they're afraid to read different spiritual books because they only read the spiritual books that they grew up with. They can't think outside the box. I'm an outside the box thinker, guys. Like I'm not like I'm an outside the box thinker. I have an open mind. A lot of people, they don't have an open mind, right? You try to teach them something like no, nope, nope, not gonna listen. Okay, well, okay. I just got a restriction. I guess I can't talk about stuff like that. Guess I can't talk about stuff like that. All right. Got a restriction, guys. I guess you can't talk about stuff like that. Funny. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Go here. All right. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace. All right, guys. Peace. Crazy.